This video contains super awesome content not suitable for people who don't enjoy super awesomeness.
Toby Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus and choke. I'm on a mission, won't hang by a rope, so seeing the vision won't follow the trope. Common in mind, I could raise my power level, people sleeping on me, now they woke.
With that being said, man, we're not gonna stay too long. Let's go straight to it, man. We have a young man. He killed. I hate reporting on it, but you know that's what people like, so we gotta give people what they want. So this young man, he killed his mother and 7 family members. With that being said, let's go straight to it so we can have full context.
Justice system with a history robbery and a shooting incident. On a fateful Sunday in January 2024, he would go on a deadly rampage, taking the lives of 7 of his closest family members, including his sister and his mother, who were seen. Story of Romeo Nance, a 23-year-old man who unleashed a shocking wave of violence that left 8 people dead in Joliet, Illinois. Romeo was no stranger to the criminal justice system, with a history of violent offenses including armed robbery and a shooting incident. On a fateful Sunday in January 2024, he would go on a deadly rampage, taking the lives of 7 of his closest family members, including his sister and his mother, who were seen previously on body cam footage fighting against his arrest. He would also take the life of an innocent bystander. What drove this young man to commit such a heinous act? Welcome to Viral Crime.
No, this young man, I think he was really he was mad.
Oh,
Yeah, he was very violent. But then again,
that's crazy. This is already a lot. Go ahead. Yeah, this is already a lot. Damn.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. We see it didn't even start yet.
It didn't even start yet.
Yeah, as crazy as that sounds, people don't understand. Like, young man, when they enraged like that, a lot of people don't understand. Some people just can't control themselves.
Yeah.
And a tight-knit community. Known for its lively neighborhoods and strong sense of community, Joliet was shocked when it became the backdrop for a chilling series of events that forever changed the lives of many. Romeo Nance, the central figure in this tragic tale, was a 23-year-old man who grew up in Joliet. Romeo had a troubled side that few saw. He worked various jobs, but none were stable or long-term. Romeo was often in and out of employment, which added to his growing frustrations. He had a 3-year-old son with his longtime girlfriend, Kylie Cleveland. Though he tried to be a good father, his erratic behavior and unstable lifestyle often overshadowed his efforts. He had a history of minor run-ins with the law, nothing that hinted at the horrific acts he would eventually commit. His personality was a mix of warmth and volatility, a combination that kept those around him on edge. But Romeo Nance's life took a dark and unexpected turn that no one saw coming. On January 21, 2024, Sunday, a series of horrific events unfolded in Joliet, Illinois, forever altering the community's sense of safety and peace. It was a day that started like any other but ended in unimaginable tragedy. That Sunday began with a normal morning in the 2200 block of West Acres Road, where Romeo's family lived in 2 separate houses. The tranquility of the neighborhood was shattered when Romeo began a killing spree that would leave 7 of his relatives dead. Inside one of the houses, he brutally murdered his mother, 47-year-old Tamika Nance, and his uncle, 35-year-old William Esters. In the second house, the carnage continued as he took the lives of his 3 sisters. 20-year-old Alexandria Nance, 16-year-old Alana Nance, and 14-year-old Angel Nance. Also among the dead were his aunt, 38-year-old Christine Esters, and his brother, 31-year-old Joshua Nance. News of the murders spread quickly, sending shockwaves through Joliet and beyond. The community was horrified as details emerged about the extent of the violence. The Will County Sheriff's Office launched a manhunt for Romeo, who had fled the scene. They conducted surveillance and knocked on doors, piecing together the timeline of the brutal attacks.
Multiple people have been found dead in 2 separate homes.
Right now, there's a manhunt underway for a man believed to be connected to the shootings. Let's get right to the picture of the man police are looking for. He is Romeo Nance, and he is considered armed and dangerous, about 23 years old. If you see him, do not approach him. Immediately call police. Joliet police are familiar with Romeo Nance, who has a history with them. Nance is believed to be driving this car. It's a red Toyota Camry with a license plate Q7304112. I repeat, Q730412. Now, this is video from the scene of the 2200 block of West Acres Road, 1 block from Ascension St. Joseph Hospital. Again, police tell us they have multiple gunshot victims there in 2 separate homes. We can tell you from Nance's prior arrest that he also listed an address on that street, same block, the 2200 block, as his home address when he was arrested for aggravated discharge of a weapon involving a woman back in 2023. Here's his picture again. Court records indicate Nance was out.
Yeah, go ahead, cuz
Is this from where King Von's from? Because I heard 2100 block.
Oh,
Like,
no,
where's
that
this
was
taking
Illinois.
place at?
No, this is not Chicago.
Oh, okay, go ahead. That is crazy.
on
He
bond
killed his
for-
whole fucking family.
Yeah, his mom and 7 other family members.
That is wild.
Only
This
thing I
might be
can
the
say,
craziest one we didn't cover so far.
As investigators worked tirelessly, they discovered that Romeo's violence was not confined to his family. Around the same time as the family murders, he randomly shot 2 men in separate incidents. One victim,
he lost-
28-year-old Toyosi Baka,
Yeah.
was killed near the Pheasant Run apartments in Joliet Township. The other victim, a 42-year-old man, was shot on Davis Street but survived his injuries. These random acts of violence added another layer of fear and confusion to an already chaotic situation. But there was an accomplice of Romeo in these heinous crimes. During the investigation, it was revealed that John Hansen, a longtime friend and associate, was present with Romeo during the shooting incidents. By Monday, January 22nd, authorities had identified Romeo as the primary suspect in both the family murders and the random shootings, and John Hansen as an accomplice. The urgency to capture Romeo intensified as news broke that he had fled to Texas. Law enforcement agencies, including the U.S. Marshals, joined the search, tracking his movements across state lines. On January 23, 2024, the manhunt came to a tragic end. Romeo was located outside a gas station in Natalia, Texas. A confrontation with Texas law enforcement ensued, and as officers closed in, Romeo ended his own life with a gun.
We just learned in the last few minutes, Joe.
yeah, shit. Damn, bro. I don't even know what to say. I honestly don't even know what to say. Cause I can't even relate to shit like that. I don't know. You know, sometimes you trying to read people's mind and pretty much trying to understand, trying to make sense out of this. I don't know, man. I can't even think. Cause me, I'm a videographer, so you know me, I'm a videographer. Sometimes, you know, when somebody explains something to you, you gotta get through the mind and then understand the vision, what they're trying to tell you. But this shit right here, I don't understand it.
Were there any signs?
Yes. What's going on, my brother Smith?
Yo, Ron. And yeah, this is that. Like, family is really hard. So
Yeah. I can't even get through his mind to understand this shit. Cause that makes
it
no
was
sense.
probably high. That's the only thing that makes he was on drugs.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Cause I don't
So
I don't
they would
understand.
trigger him that day to kill his family.
Yeah, and it feels like his mom was really tolerant. They were like tolerant people. You know, it can't do no wrong.
Well, you
And
know, shit don't just happen overnight. You get
exactly.
what I'm saying? So
True.
he's had to exhibit maybe some violent behavior towards his loved ones before in the past, and they just wrote it
They
off
didn't
as
treat
too
it.
bad. You get what I'm saying? They just let him like, oh, that's just Johnny. You feel me? He'll be okay tomorrow type of shit. But you can only hit the
Exactly.
ceiling so many times before the roof breaks.
Exactly. What's going on, Jay Quinn? We appreciate you. Appreciate you for tuning in. Peace and blessings. But yeah, that is insane. Another victim. So yeah, you're right. Definitely, you definitely right on that. That's insane. I can't. I don't understand it. Like I said, I'm a videographer. Sometimes I gotta get through the person's mind to understand the vision, but I don't get this one. I don't get it. Yeah, that might be the craziest one we covered so far.
That definitely is because the first 15 seconds I learned that he killed his whole family,
Yeah,
and
the
then
whole family.
It
It's
had to be a
already.
tight knit family if both families stayed in two houses right next to
Yeah, that's insane, man.
it. And imagine that funeral that they have all the funerals together. Like that's just crazy.
Man,
That's wild. That is definitely the wildest story we've ever
yo,
covered. And I'm
oh,
literally like at a loss for words. And I'm